Alright, y'all. I'm a little hot. I didn't calm down a little bit, but still a little hot on this subject. So if you hear some cussing, some racial terms, I ain't calling nobody the N-word and anything else like that. See, I call it the N-word because I don't like that word. I refer to it as the N-word. But if you don't like cussing and people being real about racism, then go ahead and go watch somebody else's video, because this is going to be how I feel on this particular subject. Because I've seen it too many times. I've read it in the news too many times. Trayvon Martin's parents had to bury him because he was in a gated community at night with a hoodie on. And some cowboy wannabe ass racist, George Zimmerman, decided that he was going to protect his neighborhood, who really don't give a damn about him, as it turns out, from this possible suspicious character who's walking through the community. Now, this would have come out completely different as the neighborhood watch if George Zimmerman had approached Trayvon and said, hey, do you live here? I mean, I don't know, you came off a little suspicious. You walking around with a hoodie. I'm just trying to make sure ain't nothing going on. You cool? You not doing nothing? Oh, I'm staying up here with my dad and his girl. Okay, cool. Go back to my watch. Instead of doing that, he follows Trayvon, then chases him, gets into an altercation where he has to defend himself, and shoots this kid point blank in the chest. Dead. Now, I have mixed emotions about this because being from the South, you see this a lot. Now, most people don't call Texas the South, but damn it, it ain't Northeast. So what the fuck else is it gonna be? It's the South to me. I don't give a damn what nobody say. I'm currently in Florida. Rolls eyes. Since I've got to Florida, I can't wait to fucking leave. I can't wait to leave. Now, I don't watch the news on the regular news stations because I just don't. I ain't even got a real excuse. I just don't. I'd rather go online and see the stories in print. Don't ask me why. But every day, I log on to the Jacksonville News website. Cop shoots this person. JSO officer shoots this person. This person shoots this person. That person shoots that person. What the fuck is going on in this state? First, Casey Anthony gets off for killing her baby. That's a whole nother video. I'm a parent. I don't get down with that shit. If I saw Casey Anthony point, Lord forgive me, if I ever saw Casey Anthony, I would do my best to break my foot off in her ass. Okay? That's just how I feel about her. And she knows she America's #1 hated woman, so her ass needs to stay and hide until the day she die. But that's a whole nother subject. But I have a feeling that this George Zimmerman and Trayvon Martin thing is gonna blow the fuck up. Oh wait, it already has. That's right. Duh. It already has. George Zimmerman is yet to be arrested. It's been a month now since he killed this little boy. And I say little boy because he's a little boy. 17, had his whole life ahead of him. Loved sports and being with his family. Not a troublemaker, just want to live his life. He was a kid. He was a kid. And this George Zimmerman guy decided to take it upon himself to, I don't know, get another one off the streets. Let's see here. If I was a racist, what would I say? I got another one off the street. Yeah. I helped the cops out. I took another one out. Well, he's probably going to end up on drugs anyway, so, I mean, or have a bunch of kids and end up on welfare, so I'm helping out the state. He's probably going to break into somebody's car, so I help somebody else out. He's probably going to break into somebody's house and steal their TV and sell it for drugs, or maybe shoot up somebody's house, so I got another one off the street. Pat on my back. Just because we're not in 1942 anymore with colored only and white only signs does not mean that racism does not still exist. Racism has just changed forms. We have gone away with the white only and colored only signs They were just physically taken down. But racism still exists. It's not as bad as it used to be in my grandmother and my great-grandmother's time, but it still exists. It's clear as my skin tone. So this George Zimmerman guy, who at first they perceived as white, when I saw his picture, I said, that man ain't white. He Hispanic. He Mexican. He's Spanish of some sort. He ain't white. This man took this little boy's life over racial profiling. And he can deny to the day he died, but it was racial fucking profiling. He saw Trayvon Martin walking in a gated community and thought he should not be here. He's up to no good. There's no way he could live here. There's no way he could live here. I know all 4 black people that live in this community. Last time I checked, if you could pay your rent and you have the money, you have the goddamn right to live any fucking where you want to. And so do your kids. Okay? Now, if I want to decide to bring my daughter up in a multi-million-dollar area of town, I need to do so without the fear that one day she might get arrested because she's walking home. And somebody assumes that she's not supposed to be there. She's not supposed to live there. Now, Trayvon Martin's parents are better than me. I'd be in jail. And George Zimmerman would be in a fucking box. That's just how I feel. He would feel my wrath in some way, shape, or form. Now, I've always said, there ain't nobody gonna put their hands on my child but me. Ain't nobody gonna hurt my child but me. No. Once I knew the man who shot my baby, and he ain't been arrested, oh, somebody going to jail tonight. And it's gonna be me. He gonna go to the morgue where my baby was. I'm going to jail. Fuck that, I'm going to prison. That's just how I feel about it. And I got a whole family that completely backs me up. Now, I applaud his parents because they're taking the high road. They're saying we have faith in the justice system and justice will be served. It's not just being served as fast as we would want it to, and it's not being served in the manner that we would want it to, because the Sanford police gave George Zimmerman a big old pat on the back and told him, you can go home. We got it. We'll take the pictures and the forensics and get the ballistics and we'll put them in a bag and we'll tell the family what happened, and it's self-defense, right? Self-defense? Cool, we got you. This man gets to go home because he told the cops it was self-defense. I thought he was going to attack me. He did attack me. Look, I got blood on my nose. I got blood on the back of my head. He beat me up. That's why I shot him. He deserved it. Cops show up to the scene and go, black kid with a bullet, Mexican man with a gun. He was starting trouble. Yeah, it was self-defense. We got you. Go on, go home. We got you. They don't run a background check on him. They don't ask no real questions. They don't investigate shit. They go off of his word that it was self-defense, and they question him about his background. They don't run a check. They just question him. You ever been arrested? Nah, I ain't never been in trouble. No, I ain't never been in trouble. Come to find out, the motherfucker got arrested for resisting arrest and assaulting a police officer. But he got a squeaky clean record, like Nicki Minaj's Punani. Squeaky clean. Okay, so what that tells me is that white man can shoot white man, go to jail. It was an altercation, go to jail, do some community service, pay a fine, bail yourself out, you good to go. Black man shoots black man, throw him in jail, put him on $500,000 bond, or remand. They can do that too, you know. They got into a drug altercation. It was over drugs. It had to be. Or they were fighting over a woman or rims or something like that. Throw him in jail. We'll try him. Give him the death penalty. Yeah. Get another one off the street. Hispanic man can shoot another Hispanic man. Oh, they were just drunk. They were just drunk. go ahead and deport him or lock him up if he's got papers. Put him on $500,000 bond, and we'll give him life. White man shoots black man. It was self-defense. High five. You helped us out, weeding out the population. Go ahead and go home. We'll just say it was self-defense. That's what we'll tell everybody. Hispanic man can shoot a black man. He gets to go home to his family and just say, oh, I felt threatened. I had to shoot him. I had to. He was going to kill me. Oh my God. You know how those black guys are. They're just so hostile. They have gats and guns and AK-47s. I felt... I'm so lucky to be alive. Oh my God. Because you know how hostile those black guys are. Boy, boy, boy. I'm going to end this with George Zimmerman knows what he did. He has to live with that guilt for the rest of his life. Justice will be served. It's just not going to be fast enough. Justice probably won't even be served. I have a feeling this guy's going to get off somehow. Just because Jesse Jackson is coming and it's gotten a lot of media attention is not going to stop the fact that the Sanford police are going to try to sweep this under the rug as best they can. But the FBI about to get in that ass. FBI don't play. FBI has turned this into a racially motivated crime. George Zimmerman gonna do some time, boo-boo. Can't wait for that. Now, I'm not for George Zimmerman being taken away from his family, but damn it, you kill somebody in cold blood because he was the wrong color in your gated community that you felt you needed to protect. Your tenants that you felt you needed to protect, they don't like your ass. They already came forward and said, we don't like him. We've already asked the police to remove him from Neighborhood Watch because we don't trust him. We don't feel safe with him. And that's the damn tenants who live there saying that. Now, if that ain't enough, I don't know what else 2 + 2 could equal. It ain't 6. This shit is 2 + 2 is 4. Trayvon, black, at night, hoodie, bingo, racially fucking motivated. And if the Sanford fucking police don't do something, they gonna have a fucking riot on their hands. People ain't gonna stand for that. And you know you got all the uppity white folks. Oh, the black people always try to say it's racial. Oh, nobody cares about them. It's not racially motivated all the time. Just always throwing racism everywhere because he's black. If it quack, it's a duck. If it move, it's a goddamn cow. And if a man goes, bang, I got one more off the street. Oh well, go back home. Something has to be done. Something has to be done about this. Because if this shit continues, they are going to try to annihilate every black man that they can. Young black men at that, because older black men, mid-20s and up, ain't having that shit. And you gonna come at me? Oh, hell no. I wish somebody would come step to my husband. My husband would beat their ass. No gun needed. But younger black men, white America has it out for them. I'm just gonna say it. Y'all think it, I'm just gonna say it. White America does not like black men. Now, you brought us over here. You enslaved us. You told us we could only sit in the back of the goddamn bus. You wouldn't give us a fair day's pay. We were arrested, beaten, killed. Women were raped. And you're scared of us? We got a 300 fucking years of hostility built up. That shit ain't just gonna go away because you give us fucking 40 acres and a mule. I'm glad I have a daughter. If I had a son, I'd never let him out of my sight. The way these cops is killing down here, it's like they trying to do genocide all over again. One by one. Take them out. You saving the community. Somebody's house ain't gonna get broken into anymore. It's one less drug dealer off the street. One less delinquent. One less man to make 10 babies and walk out and leave them so that the mother can be on welfare and And state assistance, that's my tax money going out the window to take care of her because he don't want it. It could have been easily solved if he had just asked a question. You live here, you're not doing nothing suspicious, or you already got the cops on the phone. If you're doing something, you need to leave. Could have went up to him civilly as a person, and Trayvon Martin would still be alive. That's all I gotta say. See you later.